Sheikh Hasina Xi Jinping meeting in Johannesburg, South Africa. Chinese president emphasized on the political stability of Bangladesh. BRICS invites 6 countries including Saudi Arabia, Iran, Egypt, UAE and Ethiopia to be new members. And Awami League pays a tribute to the death anniversary of the women leader Ivy Rahman. No problems involvement in BNP's movement, says Kadir. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Chinese President Xi Jinping held a meeting on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. After 4 years, the meeting between the two top leaders stressed on taking the bilateral relations forward as well as protecting the regional stability. Later, the Foreign Minister told the reporters that Xi Jinping has expressed his commitment to support Bangladesh on the BRICS new member issue. The Prime Minister will sit in a bilateral meeting with the heads of state of the 3 countries today. The BRICS group of nations has decided to invite 6 countries: Argentina, Egypt, Iran, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to become new members of the bloc, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa said today. The debate over expanding the BRICS bloc, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, has topped the agenda at a 3-day summit in Johannesburg ending today. While all BRICS members have publicly expressed support for growing the bloc, there were divisions among the leaders over how much and how quickly. There is no involvement of the people in the movement of BNP because there is no situation of movement in Bangladesh, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. He said this after paying tribute to Ivy Rahman on behalf of Awami League on her 19th death anniversary at Bonani Cemetery in the capital today. Obaidul Qadir raised the question to the countryman whether Awami League has a chance to coexist with the BNP due to its politics of murder and conspiracy. Earlier, after being seriously injured in a grenade attack on August 21, 2004, Ivy Rahman, the then Women's Affairs Secretary of Awami League and wife of former President Zil Rahman, died in the combined military hospital on August 21st. BNP was flattered and entrained by militants and terrorists and now they are silent, says Minister of Information and Broadcasting Dr. Hassan Mahmood. BNP has failed the exam by stepping to the doorsteps of foreigners. He said this at a discussion meeting on the occasion of a National Morning Day organized by Chali Chatra League of FDC Johir Raihan Lab Hall today. The Information Minister also commented that those who do apolitical politics will not be with the public or foreigners. Dinajpur Municipality Mayor Jahangir Alam has tendered an unconditional apology to the Appellate Division for making indecent comments on Appellate Division Judge M. Inayat Rahman regarding BNP Chairperson Khaleda Zia's verdict. Appearing before the 5-judge appellate bench headed by Chief Justice Hassan Faiz Siddiqui, he apologized. The Appellate Division has fixed October 12 for the hearing of the contempt of a court order issued against him. Jahangir Alam has to appear in court on that day. Rail transport has returned to normal after the freight train derailed in Jeshore and the entire country's rail communication with Khulna was suspended for almost 7 hours. The accident took place at Bashundia-Buriaghati railway crossing of Shodor Upazila at 3:50 p.m. on Wednesday. Khulna Region Railway Executive Engineer Gautam Bishash said that later recent vehicles came from Khulna to rescue the train due to accident and at 10:45 in the morning. Viewers, now international news. At least 5 people were killed in a gun attack in a bar in California, USA. Besides, 6 more people were shot in this attack. They were rescued and taken to hospital. The attack happened at a biker bar called Cook's Corner in the Tobacco Canyon at 7:30 p.m. local time Wednesday. A retired law enforcement officer carried out the shooting. Police say that the suspected attacker was also killed in their counter operation after the attack. 6 people were injured in the shooting, have been admitted to the hospital. The U.S. has imposed visa bans on Chinese officials involved in forcing more than 1 million Tibetan children to attend government-run residential schools. The U.S. State Department announced the ban in a press release. United Nations experts reported that February that more than 1 million Tibetan children in China have been forced to attend various residential schools, planning to teach Tibetan children China's Han culture against their will. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said China's survival policy seeks to erase Tibet's unique injustice, cultural and religious traditions from the minds of a young generation of Tibetans. The United States has requested an end to these activities. Liu Pengyu, the spokesperson of the Chinese embassy in Washington, said that such accusations against China by the United States will damage the Sino-U.S. relationship. The head of the Wagner mercenary group, which in June attempted to topple Russia's military leadership, was on board to a plane that crashed on Wednesday, with all passengers killed, Russian officials said. Yevgeny Prigozhin's short-lived rebellion has been as the biggest challenge to Russian President Vladimir Putin's authority since he came to power. Since then, uncertainty has surrounded the fate of Wagner and its controversial chief. Russia's Ministry for Emergency Situations on Wednesday announced the crash of a private plane traveling between Moscow and St. Petersburg. According to preliminary information, all 10 people on board died, including 3 crew members, the ministry said. Russia's aviation agency later said the Wagner chief was on board. Viewers, about to the end and the headlines once again. Sheikh Hasina Xi Jinping meeting in Johannesburg, South Africa. Chinese president emphasized on the political stability of Bangladesh. BRICS invites 6 countries including Saudi Arabia, Iran, Egypt, UAE and Ethiopia to be new members. Awami League pays tribute to the death anniversary of the women leader Ivy Rahman. No problems involvement in BNP's movement, says Kader. At least 5 people were killed in a gun attack in a bar in California, 6 others shot. And Mrs. Inter Miami beat FC Cincinnati in a tiebreaker to reach the US Open Cup final. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.